What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital, and welcome to the video. In this video, we had the pleasure of interviewing James Longshore, who is the CEO of Extra Gold. Extra Gold provided us with some awesome updates on their drill program. We're going to let James take over, tell us all about the exciting news, and I hope you guys enjoy this interview. Last but not least, if you do support me in the channel and all the videos, there's two things I kindly ask, and that first thing is to explode the like button. It helps my video so much. Along with it just takes 1 second of your time. And the second thing is, if you haven't subscribed yet, but you appreciate constant steady updates in the markets, a nice flow of new and exciting companies, and you want to stay up to date on the investment world, then kindly don't forget to cash that subscribe button and ring the market bell for notifications. And let's get straight into this awesome interview with James. What's going on, guys? This is Aaron from Departures Capital. We're here with James Longshore, CEO of Extra Gold. Nice to have you back, James. How you doing?
Oh, great, Aaron. Good to be back.
I'm excited to hear all the awesome news. So, can you give us a quick update as to what you've been up to with Extra Gold and what's new?
Right. So our last meeting we had together August 4th, we went over what we were going to do. We committed putting 2 drill rigs out to do expansion drilling on our Zone 3, which is near our maiden resource, which is in Zone 2. I'm happy to announce we've done exactly what we said we were going to do. Both rigs are out drilling aggressively. And I'd like to add also that we hit a significant new potential new zone in Zone 3 right out of the gate. And that's very exciting because usually you have to drill several holes to find these things. And we got lucky and got one right off the start. And so we're very excited. And we also announced our earnings. That was out August 10th, shortly after our interview. And the exciting part is because we have that community gold mining project with the locals, which isn't anywhere near our hard rock. We're up in the mountains. Our cash position went from 5.8 million US to 8.8 in 90 days. So like I said, we believe now that we will not have to fund to execute our business plan. Why is that important for your shareholders and my shareholders in Extra Gold? It's very important because we won't dilute them. And hence, as we find more ounces in the ground, the value of that stock will appreciate significantly, especially at $2,000 gold. So we're excited.
Definitely. It's nice to see you guys delivering. So can you tell us a little bit more about your drill results and why they're so significant?
Yeah, so let's go over the last drill results that we press released. So what was exciting is we stepped out 1.5 kilometers from the maiden resource and we drilled. So that's almost a mile step out. And we hit this new zone that comes back towards Zone 2. So there's a lot of room to add a significant amount of tonnage in ounces. So that's why that's significant. If we pull up a map, we can go over that with your viewers. If you look at this map of the Zone 2, Zone 3, the Zone 2, just to refresh, is the maiden resource. The red highlighted areas with the double hash marks is the deposit at surface, viewing down. And if you look, Zone 2, that's the maiden resource. And like I said, and if you go all the way to the left of the page, you'll see a zone in blue called the Boomerang Zone. The Boomerang Zone, it looks like a boomerang at surface. That's what we drilled. We got 2 drill holes we assayed. The assays came out September 8th. Just to summarize, it's a 30-meter zone, which is significant. It grades 1.25 grams. It comes right to surface, which is exciting. So it's a big, thick zone. Now we have to chase that. But the exciting thing about that zone is within it, there's a 8 to 9 meter zone that's about 2 grams or more. And at the bottom of the zone, there appears to be a high-grade zone, which is over 4 grams to 6 meters. And why that's important is if that keeps going and we verify that by more drill holes, that's high enough grade to go underground, and then you can add up some ounces very quickly. Now, I want to caution the readers to say gold can be elusive. So we have to put 20 or 30 more holes in to verify the continuity and the grade. But usually you don't find something at 30 meters at surface thick and have it not go anywhere. So very exciting out of the gates.
Awesome. So, I know you have a lot more drilling planned. Based on the recent results, how close are we to the short-term goal of 1 million ounces?
Well, before we go there, let's show a couple of pictures of the drill crew, and then I'll answer that very quickly. So let me show you some pictures of the rig, the team there. You can view our team in the rig. That's our new drill rig that we just had to move to site, and it's performing beautifully. And then a second picture up there is the drill core that we're pulling out of Zone 3. I want your viewers to see a picture of that because it's granite rock, the same rock as in Zone 2, identical, but it's very mineralized and crunched up, which is good. The mineralization comes in. So I just want your viewers to see that. And that's why we're very excited. Same rock type, granite rock, crunched up really well. Lots of different gold events happened over millennium in there. So got a very good chance of grading well and being into something significant. Okay, let's go to your question there about our goal. So just to recap, on Zone 2, we drilled about 200 plus drill holes and 40,000 meters of diamond drilling to prove up the main resource. As your viewers saw on the map, Zone 3 is similar size. That pink rock in the picture is the granite. So that's what we're targeting, that pink rock, which is the granite rock. And we expect if we could have a similar situation, we'll have to drill about 200 holes if we keep hitting and about 40,000 meters of drilling. Having said all that, because we're going to do some fairly wide step outs, I would say in about 6 months would be my best guess. We'll know whether we're going to be in the 1 million or surpassing that 1 million ounce. So about a 6 month time, we need to keep drilling, doing that and stay focused.
It's exciting. We'll have lots of results on the way. So what's next for Extra Gold for the rest of 2020?
Well, so once again, we're very disciplined, our company, and we're very focused. So it will be keeping the 2 rigs there over the next 6 months, drilling steps, show we have the 1 million ounces. And then our shareholders will be very excited because if we do that at a $2,000 gold price, the stock is, in my opinion, significantly undervalued, and we should see significant upward appreciation for our shareholders. Having said that, when we got that one under control, we have 6 other of these gold shoots outside their footprint that we can step out and start drilling. But let's get to the short-term goal of 1 million ounces before we start stepping out. But I think that shareholders are going to be very excited if we do that short-term goal in the short term.
Love to hear it. So what are your thoughts on gold for the remainder of 2020? Do you think, that the big political event in the States is going to cause some volatility? Or we're not going to talk politics, but how do you feel for gold for 2020?
Well, look, so gold is doing exactly what I thought it would do. I thought it would try to take out the 1900, which it did. It, came off 2000. It's actually holding in even a little stronger than I thought. Down the 1900 range and consolidating. I thought it might back down to 1800 a bit. Yep. Level, but it's holding in even a little better than I thought. It's consolidating for a month. This is very healthy. And I believe gold will probably make another run towards the 2000 and try to take it out at the end of the year. If it doesn't do it, then it will do it in January or February, a good chance. Having said all that, as a gold explorer and a long-term person in this business, we don't care about the ups and downs and the spikes. We care about the long-term price of gold. So if gold can just stay at this 1800, 2000 level, our shareholders are going to make a lot of money as we execute our goal. We don't need higher than this level to make our shareholders a significant return. But, like I said, we have to always take some guesses on where gold's maybe headed in these interviews.
Definitely. But the moral of the story, I guess, is that you're bullish. And same with me. I mean, we've just never seen it like this with so many factors that aren't just going to disappear overnight. Like all of the money that's been printed, you just can't reverse that overnight, right?
Correct. And, look, I want to add one more thing on that last point. Newmont Mining has a 10 million ounce deposit not far from our belt. And I just went on their Q2 earnings, and they give the cost per ounce to extract from each mine. It's in the lower percentile. They're pulling that same granitoid rock, same type of mineralized rock at $5.75 an ounce. Okay, there's their cash cost to pull that out. So from $5.75, you don't have to be a genius to 2000. Those are very nice profit margins.
Yeah.
So and that's the similar type rock that we're hitting. I don't want to say that we'll be at those levels, but even if we, at today's cost structure, you can extract that for 700 an ounce, those are very healthy, the difference between 700 and 2000 gold.
Definitely. So what's the one thing you're most excited about for Extra Gold in the near future?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. I mean, look, we've been at this since our IPO aggressively since November of 2010. We staked the land in 2003, holding it, waiting for the gold market to come. We're in a gold market. We've tied up a whole greenstone belt. We're one of a handful of companies, exploration gold companies, that have been around this long. We've also tied up the whole belt. And now we're ready to unlock that value for shareholders by proving up the resource as this 1 million plus and putting it on the map as a significant gold discovery, and then hopefully pushing it to 2. So that's what we're excited about, because we went through an 8-year bear market and did minimal work. We kept working, but we did minimal drilling, because drilling is a very capital intensive project, and we didn't want to, obviously there wasn't a lot of people that wanted to fund those projects. So we funded it internally. We have loyal shareholders. We have a strong shareholder base. We're getting some new ones now. We're very excited. And, anyone that wants to have huge leverage on gold should seriously consider Extra Gold in their portfolio.
I love it. Love the story. So where can our viewers find more about the company?
Well, I think that, this is your third interview. You did an overview of the company, our second interview together, or I should say third video. I think shareholders should start with that. They'll get a real good summary watching, 3 videos from 12 to 15 minutes. You also did a write-up that summarizes the project right well in your article. And then once they're finished that, they can go to the website for some more technical information, which is at extragold.com, xtragold.com.
Perfect, James. Well, it's been a pleasure once again, and I look forward to more updates. We'll definitely have more interviews and more updates for our viewers. And yeah.
Well, I hope on the next one we can report some more significant drill intercepts, which I'm very confident, and everyone's going to be happy.
Very exciting. Well, thanks, and we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Aaron.
All right, guys, that wraps up the video. Thank you so much for watching. Always remember, Departures Capital is for information, education, and entertainment purposes only. Don't buy or sell a stock because you heard it on here. Buy or sell a stock because you've done your research, you've done your thorough due diligence, and to make your own personal investment decisions for yourself. This video is not financial advice. We'll see you guys in our next video.